Good morning, it's MJ, and this is a general reading for the collective using the Crow Tarot, the Wise Dog, and the Grimalkin Tarot. And this is for, oh my goodness, it's one of those days. This is for December 24th, and I apologize. This is late because I just had a lot of phone calls this morning, which is nice. I mean, it's for the holidays. And then yesterday, it was all about getting as many orders out as I could before the holiday. So I'm a little late, getting back in the groove, and let's see what these cards have in store for us today. And we're going to start with the Crow Tarot, and this is the energy that we're working with at this present moment. This is the energy that is available to us if we choose to use it. Sometimes we don't really have a choice. This is an energy that makes itself very clear, and you know, at the end of the day, it's how we react to it that creates what we get in return. So we have the Ten of Wands starting us off. So you may be feeling as though something's becoming a bit of a struggle. You had this great plan. It may be your dinner for tomorrow. You know, you had this vision in your mind of the perfect dinner, and then as you're starting to pull things together today, you may be finding that, oh my God, things aren't setting the way they're supposed to set, or the oven isn't heating up as quickly as it's supposed to, and all of a sudden all these little tasks come together to create a point of frustration. And it's in that frustration that you have to come to grips with something. Do you persevere? Do you push through it? Do you make the best out of the situation, or do you just throw your hands up and say, oh, I can't do this? The Ten of Wands here is saying, use your creativity to overcome any obstacles. You know, check in with yourself, check in with your gut. Maybe there's a way to salvage whatever it is that you're going after, so that you still reap the benefits, so you can still feel that success, but you're going to have to approach it in a different way. I mean, if this is a goal, if this was a job, if it's a relationship, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to give up because it's become hard. It means that there's a lesson in there that you need to learn through the struggle, right? So it's like there's one last little piece of this pie, not to go back to the food metaphor, that you're going to have to overcome to really get this project or this idea or whatever it is that you're working on, your goal, up off the ground. And you can see that this crow is really pushing its wings, it's pushing its body upward, it's trying its best. And you can see here, I have this little shadow in this drawing here. And, you know, it's showing that the wands are rising up. It's taking a lot more out of the bird. You know, it's taking a lot more energy, a lot more effort. Perhaps there's an easier way to get this treasure. There is a lot of opportunity here. So the cities, again, in the Crow Tarot, cities represent potential and opportunity and expanding, expanding your potential, you know, expanding what you can achieve. There's so much more out there. So many more opportunities in the city. So let's see what the dogs bring as a result of this Ten of Wands. So here we're working with the Queen of Pentacles, and this is a loving, loving energy. This is the mother who comes in and recognizes all the change perhaps that you've been working on over the past year. This is something new coming in, a new life perhaps. Something is getting a new life. There's fresh beginnings here. There's a sense of regalness and grace that comes with the Queen of Pentacles. So perhaps while you're struggling along, you encounter somebody who recognizes all the hard work that you're putting into a situation. They can see how determined you are and how focused and driven you are to find success. You know, you're working through the disappointment. You're working through these feelings perhaps of you know, like failure, and instead you're just giving it all you've got. And there's a tenacity that comes with this 10 of Wands. And I feel like when you show that you are willing to put in the work and to not let go when things get tough, when the task gets really heavy, you'll catch that eye of somebody who is there that will help you. And she will be a nurturing force that will give you the strength to continue going on. Whoever this is, and this could be even yourself here. This may be that compassion that you extend inward, and the solutions that you find, the creativity that comes with this 10 of Wands may be that you are constructing in your own mind that vision of yourself as the creator, as somebody who is going through a transformation. You're able to recognize that this struggle is not there just to be a pain in your butt, but instead it's there to help you grow. You know, it's like it's an opportunity for you to develop in a way that you wouldn't have had if there was no struggle. Right? I mean, that's how we grow. That's how we expand our knowledge base. That's how we blossom into something so much bigger. You know, I mean, there has to be some struggle. So this to me is telling me that there is an ability that you have within to find the good in any situation, and to not just drop whatever it is that you're working on, but instead use this struggle to benefit you, to take the lessons from it. It may also be that there is somebody out there who sees you and will help facilitate that, who will recognize all this hard work and will come in and be like, let me lend a hand. I mean, this could be, going back to the dinner, the holiday dinner, this could be somebody who recognizes that you've been putting so much work to make everybody happy that you may have forgotten yourself. And this person will come up and say, hey, let me help you out here. You know, let me take care of whatever, you know, let me take care of, you know, all the appetizers or whatever it is. And something is going to blossom out of that. Maybe it's a friendship. Maybe, you know, it's your ability to let go of a task, you know, and hand it over to somebody else. That may be part of the change, you know, that ability to not feel the need to control the entire situation. But there is a birth or something that's going to come out of it. And it may just be that you get a moment of peace and relaxation enough that you can then use your creative mind for something else. You can come up with your new great plan for 2020. So let's see what the cats bring in response to this 10 of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. So the message I am getting here with this lovely little Bengal cat is, when you speak your mind, it's almost like you're gonna transmit out the message. When you're clear about what you need and your truth. And when you stand up for yourself, perhaps, not to be a complainer, but to just say, hey, this is where I'm struggling and I need help, you will attract divine guidance, but you'll also send a message out to those who may not be aware that you're in need of help, or that you're struggling. So to me, the call I'm getting here with this is to not give up at all. You know, use your creative mind to visualize yourself reaching your goal. Stay focused on what it is that you want to obtain. Keep in mind that there is potential there for you. There are new opportunities as a result of this. And if you use your creative mind to come up with solutions, you may discover that what you attract when you send out, instead of, if you transmit the message like, oh, I can't handle this, this is too difficult, I need to give up. Well, sure enough, the universe will swoop in and say, well, I will make it very easy for you to give up. If, in contrast, you say, oh my God, this is something I really want, this is my passion, I've got to come up with a way of making this successful. Well, the universe is going to say, well, I too want you to be successful, because that's how things move ahead and that's how life prospers. So I'm going to help you. And what will happen is you'll either get this infusion of positive energy that comes in through the Queen of Pentacles, that you'll feel for yourself, that you'll become the Queen of Pentacles. And in that, you'll find new solutions that will help you lift this bushel of wands here, whatever this represents for you. But the key is going to be for you to stand up and know your truth and speak it clearly. Know exactly what you want so that you can articulate that to other people in such a way that when you speak, it's like the words of angels. I mean, you're going to send out this message, and what you'll get back is support and love and guidance, whether that be earthbound or spiritual. There is an innocence to this Page of Swords where it's not thinking about necessarily like how other people are going to perceive, when you're operating with the Page of Swords in this context, you're not going to be thinking about how other people perceive you when you speak your truth. There's an innocence to it. It's like youthfulness, childlike innocence, where you just speak your mind, and it's going to be very honest, and it's going to be very real, and it will be in a way that will touch somebody who will appreciate you standing up and saying, this is my truth. And that's where you're going to get this divine guidance. So there's, on this card, you can see there's the doves up here. There's a dove sitting on the sword, and there's doves flying away. And the swallows are like that transmission. It's like you're sending out the messengers out there. And the little white flowers here represent purity and a pure spirit. And again, that innocence that comes from youth. You haven't quite learned how to protect your ego at this point here with this Page of Swords. So that's the message I get here for today. So if there is something going on with a family, perhaps, or if you've been tasked to handle something pretty substantial and you feel like you don't have enough hours in your day and you're trying to get everything done, show some compassion inward. Allow somebody in who will help you lift this load. The Queen of Pentacles is there for you. She will come. You have to transmit the message, though, and you have to be clear when you do it. So, peace, much love, and I will see you. I probably won't see you tomorrow, but I will see you on the 26th. Bye, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Peace.